Hello there, you're watching the news program on Lào Cai television. In today's program, we will check out following highlights. Lào Cai commitment issuance of lands use rights certificates within 24 hours after financial obligation completion. Two-way mountainous trade moral supporting product consumption for ethnic minority community. Women in Thanh help communes preserving cultural identity. Following other detailed contents, please join us in watching the program. Lào Cai Provincial People's Committee has issued a plan to celebrate the 2026 Lunar New Year and the 1906th anniversary of the Communist Party of Vietnam.
Lao Cai Province's plan for the 2026 Lunar New Year and the party's 96th anniversary focuses on commemoration, social welfare, and vibrant cultural activities. Key highlights include a major art program for the party's founding anniversary and the special gala Lào Cai celebrating the party and spring 2026 with fireworks displays expected at 5 different locations. Beyond the festivities, these events aim to honor the party's glorious 96-year history and foster a joyful atmosphere of renewal. By educating the public on patriotism and igniting national pride, the province seeks to consolidate public confidence in the party's leadership. These activities also serve to inspire officials, the armed forces, and citizens to successfully achieve the 2026 socio-economic targets. Ultimately, these collective efforts are geared toward effectively implementing party resolutions at all levels and significantly enhancing the overall happiness index of the people.
With the perspective of treating the success of businesses as the success of the province, investors in Lào Cai will receive their land use rights certificates within just 24 hours of completing their financial obligation through transparent and rapid administrative procedures.
Since the 31st of December 2025, the Lào Cai Department of Agriculture and Environment has continuously issued land use rights certificates to various investors across the province. On the final day of 2025, a certificate was granted to the joint venture of Hong Phong Investment and Development and Eco Park Hai Duong for the O Quy Ho Ti Hill Eco-Urban Project in Sapa. Following the New Year holiday, on January 5, Thuan Thang Real Estate also received its land title for a new rural residential project in A Lao Ward. These are key initiatives expected to drive breakthroughs in the province's urban and socio-economic development. Most notably, investors now receive their certificates just 24 hours after fulfilling all financial obligations, a significant reduction of 19 days compared to previous regulations. This rapid process greatly facilitates project implementation. By streamlining land allocation and leasing procedures through auctions, Lao Cai continues to strengthen its reputation as a safe, attractive, and friendly destination for investors.
In 2025, the service sector continued to affirm its role as a key driver of the province's economy with an estimated growth rate of 9.33% year-on-year, contributing 3.84 percentage points to the province's overall growth.
Amidst gradual economic recovery and stable development, trade, services, and tourism across the province remained vibrant throughout the past year, especially during major holidays and events. The surge in tourist arrivals significantly boosted the accommodation, catering, and transport sectors, creating numerous jobs and increasing local revenue. Additionally, stable customs clearance at international border gates sustained the service sector's growth momentum. Within the growth structure, several industries recorded impressive gains. Wholesale and retail trade grew by nearly 7.38%, transport and warehousing increased by 10.09%, and accommodation and food services saw a sharp rise of 14.67%. Notably, finance and banking activities grew by 8.26%, adding 0.35 percentage points to the overall growth. These figures underscore the service sector's vital role as a key engine for the province's economic progress in 2025, laying a strong foundation for future development.
The Department of Home Affairs has recently issued a document urging the review and update the data of Lào Cai Province management software for official, public servants, and employees in accordance with the new organizational model.
The Department of Home Affairs is urging all provincial departments, public service units, and local people's committees to expedite data updates on the management software for officials, public servants, and employees. It is essential that the data is complete, accurate, and synchronized according to the core principles: correct, sufficient, clean, live, unified, shared. The final deadline for completion is the 8th of January 2026. As of January 5, evaluations show that while several agencies have diligently completed their updates with high synchronization rates, others remain significantly behind schedule. This delay is hindering the province's overall progress in integrating local information into the national database for personnel management. Consequently, the department emphasizes the need for immediate leadership and action to ensure all records meet the required standards and are submitted before the deadline to maintain provincial synchronization targets.
In 2025, legal dissemination and education throughout the province were implemented synchronously and effectively with a focus on digital transformation, contributing to enhancing the sense of respect for the law among officers and the people.
In 2025, the Department of Justice spearheaded various legal initiatives, including the launch of Vietnam Law Day, 3 legal competitions, and 62 conferences for mediators. Notably, a major online training session successfully connected 99 points across the province. Overall, nearly 4,270 legal dissemination events reached over 426,900 participants. With a significant shift toward digital platforms to better accommodate Highland and ethnic minority communities, legal communication was strengthened through both in-person and digital channels. Throughout the year, over 6,000 articles and materials were published on mass media, while approximately 64,800 documents, 2,000 justice newsletters, and tens of thousands of flyers were distributed locally to enhance legal accessibility for the public. These innovative and in-depth educational efforts have successfully integrated the law into daily life.
On January the 6th, the final judging council of the 2025 Lào Cai Literature and Art Award convenes to finalize the list of eligible work for the award. Ms. Vũ Thị Hiền Hạnh, Vice Chairwoman of the Provincial People's Committee and Chairperson of the final judging council, attended and presided over the session.
The 2025 Lào Cai Literature and Art Awards received 149 entries from 62 authors across 7 specialized disciplines. After 2 preliminary rounds, 42 works successfully advanced to the final stage. At the adjudication meeting, subcommittee chairs for prose and poetry reported their findings for council discussion and voting. For fine arts, photography, dance, cinema, and music, council members evaluated each entry through digital screenings before deliberation. Following these thorough reviews, the final judging council selected 40 works from 40 authors for official recognition. The awards include 5 Grade A, 11 Grade B, 11 Grade C, and 13 consolation prizes. This selection honors exceptional artistic contributions that capture the cultural essence of Lào Cai, reflecting the vibrant creativity and dedication of the local artistic community.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Department of Industry and Trade is currently implementing the two-way mountainous trade model in Thác Ba communes. This initiative has significantly boosted the consumption of agriculture, forestry, and fishery products from local ethnic minority and mountainous community, contributing to the improvement of their livelihood.
The two-way mountainous trade model was selected and implemented by the Department of Industry and Trade at the Quang Diem Fisheries Cooperative in Thác Ba Commune. At this location, a wide range of high-quality essential goods are offered at reasonable prices to serve the needs of local ethnic minority communities. Additionally, this display, introduction, and sales point acts as a hub for purchasing quality products from local residents, particularly seafood from Thác Ba Lake, thereby promoting production, consumption, and social welfare goals.
This production model has created favorable conditions for local people to catch fish in Thác Ba Lake, providing them with a steady income and creating jobs for the community.
This model also serves as a venue for displaying, introducing, and distributing goods with OCOP certification, as well as specialty products manufactured by other cooperatives and collaborative groups across the province. Through these consumption linkages, a closed-loop economic cycle is established. We collaborate with cooperatives throughout the province to import agricultural goods, mountain specialties, and high-quality products to supply the local market here. Conversely, we also provide Quang Diem Fisheries Cooperatives products to other partner units within the province, while purchasing various types of fish from the locals, primarily Katu.
đơn vị các bạn ở trên địa bàn tỉnh về các sản phẩm của hợp tác xã Thủy sản Cường Diễm. Tôi có cơ hội
We have the opportunity to introduce and promote all the signature and specialty products of Lào Cai province at this booth. In particular, we have the chance to cooperate with potential partners within the province to boost our reach and bring our products even further.
Với những đối tác tiềm năng trong tỉnh để có thể thúc đẩy và đưa sản phẩm đi xa hơn nữa.
The two-way mountainous trade model is part of the National Target Program for Socioeconomic Development in Ethnic Minority and Mountainous Areas, presided over by the Ministry of Industry and Trade. Following the initial implementation, the Lào Cai Department of Industry and Trade will continue to coordinate with local authorities to connect products, ensuring the model's effectiveness and its replication across the region in the near future.
Due to steep terrain and traditional farming methods, most residents in Persingai village, Ban Sao communes, still live in poverty. Today, boosting incomes and achieving sustainable poverty reduction are the primary focuses of the local authorities.
Mobilizing and encouraging residents to introduce high-value crops that are suitable for local soil conditions into production is the key solution being actively directed and implemented by the Po Si Ngai Village Party Cell. Under this policy, crops such as canna and custard apples have been prioritized. With local support in terms of seeds and fertilizers, these efforts have yielded initial success. Residents' incomes have significantly improved, currently reaching over 20 million VND per person per year.
The value of this canna plant is much higher. Compared to corn, the income from corn was too low. When converted into cash, it simply couldn't compete with canna. The commune authorities and village meetings promoted the fact that its value is higher than corn, so the villagers all agreed to plant it.
Seeing that others earned a lot of money from these crops last year, I have also switched to planting canna this year. The economic efficiency has encouraged villagers to actively restructure their production. Thanks to initial state support, Po Si Ngai has now cultivated 10 hectares of canna and 8 hectares of custard apples. Furthermore, in areas with favorable water sources, the local government encourages farmers to grow high-quality Sangkyu rice.
In implementing the Party Cell's resolution for 2024 to 2025, we have directed a 100% transformation of crops to achieve high economic value. This includes switching to Sangkyu rice and replacing corn with canna and custard apples. Currently, the people fully support this and have begun planting. In fact, the income from canna in 2024 was quite high.
Restructuring production, introducing suitable new crop varieties, and combining these with support policies for seeds and techniques, while building production linkage models with guaranteed product offtake, will be effective solutions to help the people of Po Si Ngai increase their income and achieve sustainable, effective poverty reduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, from traditional costume and ancient dances, ethnic minority women in Tân are driving force behind preserving their heritage by blending traditional craft with moral creativity. These women are ensuring their ethnic identity of not only survival but thrive in today's world. At 74 years old, Mrs. Tran Say remains deeply passionate about the songs and dances of the Tay people. As a pillar of the village performance troupe, Mrs. Say not only composes new lyrics for traditional melodies, but also enthusiastically passes down her ethnic cultural identity to the younger generation.
These traditions were left to us by our ancestors. We practice them regularly with the hope that the younger generation will preserve them even better. I truly love Nom singing, then singing, and duet singing. We rely on the elders to teach these to our children so they won't fade away. Whenever there is a celebration, all the women participate with great enthusiasm.
While elderly members preserve cultural identity through conservation and transmission, younger women like Mrs. Lee Thi Lu, a Dao woman from Kefei village, take a different path. For them, developing the economy by leveraging local strengths in innovative ways is a concrete action to safeguard and promote their ethnic heritage.
I learned the craft of traditional herbal medicine, and I am also very fond of our ethnic costumes. After attending training sessions organized by the Women's Union, I established a group to promote our products and traditional attire online. I am proud to be a daughter of the Dao people. We also encourage the youth to maintain our traditional costumes and crafts, while actively participating in economic development based on local strengths.
The Women's Union of Tan Hop Commune has over 2,000 members, the majority of whom are from ethnic minority groups such as the Hmong, Tay, and Dao. Although only 2 cultural and artistic clubs have been officially established, the awareness of preserving the essence of their identity has become a daily practice for every woman. This fosters pride and a sense of responsibility, ensuring that the cultural bridge across highland villages is extended and thrives amidst modern life.
Ladies and gentlemen, our program today is ending. Thank you for your attention.